Now back home, the Prime Minister is set to unveil a new multi-billion-dollar infrastructure bank for the Pacific. This amid concerns about China's growing influence in the region. Our political reporter Alex Beach joins us now from Parliament House. It'll be a big announcement and, of course, something that, again, the Foreign Minister Marise Payne's going to have to deal with while she's over there in China.
Yeah, good morning, Virginia. And this does look like a bit of a hospital pass to Marise Payne as she arrives in China. We haven't even heard her open her mouth on this crucial trip to Beijing, and we understand that Scott Morrison is going to give this speech in which he announces a major foreign policy shift, where he says rather bluntly that Australia has taken the Pacific for granted in the past. Now, it's multifaceted in that there's several announcements that go with that. One is a $2 billion new infrastructure fund, and the money from that could go towards projects like telecommunications, energy, water and so on. There's another $1 billion for export assistance. There's also going to be a new Defence Force team that can travel around the region, based in Australia, but travel around and help other forces with training and engaging with them. A bigger Navy presence there, and of course 5 new embassies. So several factors there, but with Marise Payne arriving in China to try to facilitate that thaw in relations, it's going to make it a bit more difficult because, of course, this is a region that China has tried to expand its own influence in, often bankrolling infrastructure projects as well. And this will make things a bit tricky for her. But some commentators have also said that if Australia waited till Marise Payne was back on Australian soil and then announced this, that might not make China particularly happy either. Perhaps it's better to be upfront about this. And Scott Morrison's certainly being pretty upfront. We expect he'll say, this is our patch, this is our home, and this is where Australia can make the biggest difference on the world stage. Here's what he had to say on Sky News last night.
You don't write cheques to other governments. What you do is you fund programs which are often delivered by non-government agencies in countries all around the world. We're going to be refocusing what we're doing in overseas development assistance on our part of the world, and a part of the world not very far from here, which is the Pacific.
The Prime Minister there. Good to talk to you, Alex. Thank you very much.